Welcome to Sahel Intelligence. Today, we are diving deep into geopolitical forecast for 2025. From the aftermath of the 2024 US election and the return of Donald Trump has led to tensions in Europe and shifting sands in Asia. This video will unpack what could be a transformative year for global power dynamics. The world's attention is squarely on the aftermath of the US election, as reclaim of the presidency by Trump has sent a signal of a tectonic shift in America's global strategy. Trump has promised to refocus on America First policies, scaling back military commitments abroad and intensifying the economic rivalry with China. This means likely tariff increases and trade restrictions that could shape up global markets. In Europe, Trump's potential return could renew questions about the US commitment to NATO. European countries led by Germany and France have already started bolstering their own defenses in anticipation of a less reliable US presence. Still in Europe, new dynamics are brewing. Poland has positioned itself as a regional power, advocating for a more militarized stance in EU, especially with the heightened threat from Russia's ongoing conflict in Ukraine. In response to European leaders pushing for military sovereignty, Poland's assertive stance may further strengthen the EU's collective defense initiatives. This effort could define Europe's response to a potential US pullback from NATO and prompt greater cooperation between the EU and non-EU NATO allies like the UK. In Africa, 2025 will likely see continued tensions and regional challenges. Nigeria, the continent's largest economy, faces security issues with insurgencies in the northeast. These ongoing conflicts have implications for regional stability as they can disrupt trade routes and weaken economic growth across West Africa. Landlocked nations like Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger are now closely aligned with Russian-backed Wagner Group forces. This alignment complicates relationships with Western nations, pushing these nations into a multipolar landscape where foreign influence is largely contested. Meanwhile, rising powers such as Ghana are attempting to navigate these external pressures by strengthening local economy and defense capabilities. Ghana's internal stability and international relations will be critical as it emerges as the hub of democratic governance in West Africa, amidst mounting pressures from foreign actors. In Southeast Asia, countries like Indonesia, Vietnam, and Malaysia face growing pressure to take a stand amidst escalating US-China trade tensions. Trump's trade policy could push multinationals to withdraw from China, and the ASEAN countries stand to benefit from this in a short term. However, a hardline US policy may force Southeast Asia into a binary choice, disrupting their traditionally balanced diplomatic approach between the two superpowers. India, on the other hand, is expected to play a larger global role in 2025 as part of the Quad alliance with the US, Japan, and Australia. India has become central in countering Chinese influence in the Indo-Pacific. With a population set to become the world's largest and a booming economy, India is poised to be a major player in shaping regional dynamics while balancing its relationship with Russia, the US, and China. 2025 looks set to be a year of high stakes and shifting alliance. The return of Trump could reshape US foreign policies in ways that compel allies to take more responsibilities. Europe might see a new power balance led by emerging nations like Poland, while Southeast Asia faces complex decisions as US-China tensions rises. Africa's stability will hinge on the ability of local powers to manage internal challenges and foreign influence. And in Asia, India's rise will continue to influence a regional balance that seeks to check China's power. Thanks for tuning in to Sahel Intelligence. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on the latest in geopolitics. Let's keep the conversation going. Drop your thoughts on these predictions in the comment section. Thank you.